Hello, Libra. Welcome to your April 2024 reading. I am Elena Valdez. This reading is good for you if you have Venus, Moon, and Sun in the sign of Libra. I am recording this reading the day before the big solar eclipse, and I decided to read for all the cardinal signs first and foremost, since this eclipse is going to be so impactful on your signs. So that would be Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. But for you, dear Libra, we are going to do a 3-position spread reading for you, which will address current fears, blocks, potential solution, advice, and the outcome should you follow that advice. So let's get started. Hey, Libra. Beautiful Libra. We are currently in your half birthday season. I hope you celebrate or acknowledge you're halfway through your birthday. You're halfway there, Libra. Okay, let's do this. Dear Spirit, what are the messages for Libra today? We're going to keep this simple today. Okay, let's start with the current blocks and fears for Libra. 3 cards, Spirit. Clear. 3 cards, make it clear. What are the current blocks, fears that Libra is experiencing in the month of April? Interesting already. Let's see, dear Libra. Are you fearing a connection? Are you fearing your own passion, maybe? Let's see. That is the thing. We do fear our own passion. All right, dear Spirit, 2 more cards, please, for Libra Collective. 2 more cards, dear Spirit. Okay. Libra, are you afraid of having it all? Are you afraid of that? Why? You deserve everything and more. All right, let's see. I'll show you the cards. Okay. So, in your current blocks and fears, dear Libra, you got the Lovers, you got the 10 of Pentacles, and you got the Hanged Man. So, a couple of things here. First and foremost, the Lovers. Yes, the Lovers can be about fearing a connection to another or with another. But it can also be, and the way I'm hearing this right now for you very strongly right now, Libra, it can also be about fearing our own passion, especially if there is like a project, an idea, a new business that maybe you've started, or something just new relationship, new anything. It can be anything here. It's going to be different for all of you. But you may have stumbled upon something so good that it's tapping into sources of energy of yours that you are unfamiliar with, you know? So it can be that you are almost fearing your own passion, like, whoa, what is this? Your own newfound energy, right? Because this can be a surge of energy. This is not just a surge in energy with another. It's because when we have an energy with another, it's not because that other person, I mean, some people obviously do bring out energy out of us, but really it means that we had that inside of us all along. That another, whether it was a project, whether it's a new business that's inspiring you, whether it's an actual person, whatever it is for you, another is helping you bring that out, but it's not because they're doing it. You already have this in you. This is coming from you, right? But there's something about that energy that is scaring the out of you. And it's paired with the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is accessing the tangibilities, all tangibilities that this world has to offer. The love, the family, the vacations with the family, the financial reward, the stability, the connection, the community that makes us feel connected and grounded. So something here is the thought of potentially having arrived here is scaring you. It's just scary, right? And it's also here with the hangman. So the hangman in the position of current blocks and fears is about, you're afraid of all these wonderful, beautiful things that are showing up in your reality. And so perhaps you've taken a pause to reflect and just sort of take it all in. But there's also this weird combination of fear about it or for it, but also fear of not moving fast enough, like fear of pausing too long or fear of overthinking it, right? So again, these are just fears. It doesn't mean you're not going to have these things. It doesn't mean that these fears and blocks are literally going to block them. You may have temporary blocks. There may be things that come up here in April throughout the month that all of a sudden show up. But remember here to trust your intuition on how quickly to pace yourself with any of these, whatever the topics are here. Just pace yourself in the way that feels best to you in your body, right? Because sometimes when the hangman shows up in the position of fear, there could be this feeling of not trusting God, the universe, the divine spirit to do its thing, right? So there's a fear of, hey, universe, you got me, right? Do you have me? Do you got me? Can I free flow in this experience? Can I just hang upside down and flow with the current? Can I just go along with things, and am I going to be okay? Right? Because this is about trusting. Hangman is upside down, not because because he or she is acrobatic, but because there's trust involved. So there's fear here on whether or not you can trust this process. It can also be fear about whether or not you can trust this person, this project, this new community that you've entered. There is a feeling here of, ooh, if I feel this so much in my body and my being, and if I give to this community or this future potential, can I trust it? Am I okay? If I happen to not be such a great acrobat one day and I fall off this hammock thingy that's holding me up, do you have me, spirit? Right? So it's also about not trusting intuition fully, not trusting ourselves sometimes, right? Because sometimes we criticize ourselves too harshly based on past experiences. And then we lose our trust within ourselves and for ourselves. And so that's something that's coming up here, Libra, for you in the month of April. Let's ask Spirit what the solution and or advice is here for you on how to handle this or how to navigate this in the month of April 2024. Let's see. Dear Spirit, 3 cards, please. Make it clear. Make it clear. Oh, I see. 2 more cards, please. All right. Dear Libra, first and foremost, trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the layering of whatever this is, right? Because here you see the potential for 10 of Pentacles, which is the ultimate Pentacles card you want to get, because it means all things brought into reality here, right? In this time-space reality. And the Ace of Pentacles is about the beginnings of that, right? So it's about really allowing yourself to savor take the beginning, you know, like the foundational process of whatever this is, not getting too ahead of it, not running too ahead of it that you miss what's actually unfolding in front of you, the beautiful beginning of whatever this is, right? And this beautiful beginning of whatever this is, you've manifested. You made this happen. You brought it into existence. So let it happen. Let it happen. So the solution to this, the advice from Spirit, dear Libra, is to trust yourself as the magician and the creator of what's shown up for you. So can you trust? Yes, you can. You can trust. Why? Because you created it. And if you were not ready for it, Spirit would not have brought it to you. Now, it's up to you whether or not you want to keep it, whether you want to nurture it, nourish it. As long as you don't get so ahead of it, so that you run so ahead of it with this Knight of Swords here, that you miss the foundation of it. And this can apply to so many topics, right? So you wanted a child. You have a child. You manifested that. Rather than moving in front of the process, this little itty baby, rather than being afraid of how it's going to turn out in 10 years when they're teenagers or whatever, rather than getting ahead of it, focus on where they are right now. You're not even walking yet. But just focus on where it is now. You just met someone new. You're afraid of it. What might happen in the future? But like, what about where it is right now? It's at the beginning stages. Do not run ahead of it so quickly that you lose sight of what actually can develop organically and beautifully in front of you. You did create this after all. Trust it. Okay, let's talk about your outcome. Outcome. Should you follow the advice? Remember, in all things, we have free will. In all things, we have free will, dear Libra. What is the outcome? Beautiful Spirit. Oops. I was not ready for that. What is the outcome, beautiful Spirit, for Libra here in the month of April? What's the outcome? What is the outcome for Libra, dear Spirit? Ooh. Okay, one more. Don't mind me. I'm just an Aries. I get excited. I get all excited. Okay. Ooh. Look at you being queen or king of your domain, King of Swords. Here's the outcome, dear loved one. You got the Six of Cups, you got the Hierophant, and you got the King of Swords. Yes, can you trust yourself? Can you trust Spirit? Spirit has got your back. Absolutely. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever this thing is that's making you feel yourself, whatever this is that's going on over here that's scaring you, once you unblock that, once you move forward with it, once you get focused on what's actually in front of you and developing organically, once you get out of your own way, you have an opportunity here to make it the most beautiful, loving, grounded union, if it's a relationship, project, business, whatever you want to call it. whatever it is for you. The Hierophant is about cementing, making it concrete, making it stable, fruitful, something you can count on. Not just something you can count on, something that you can show up for in a concrete, stable way. Because there's the other side of that. It's not just what it can do for you, what you can do for it. Whether it's a person, project, situation, or thing, or child. It's about, I keep saying child because some of you, this is about a new family. Some of you, it's pets too. You literally got new pets. Maybe some of you have never had pets. I just picked up, there are some of you Libras here who have never had pets before. And for the first time, you have one. So it freaked you out a little bit, but brought you lots of love. Or it's bringing you lots of love. So for some of you, that's the case. So whatever this is, though, whether it's a pet, a child, a loved one, a career, what have you, there is stability there. There is concreteness, legacy, all of those beautiful things that the Hierophant represents, coupled with the Six of Cups, so a feeling of that peaceful memory. You know, if you think of that one or a few or whatever, some of you are lucky to have had many, many beautiful childhood memories, but there's usually that one childhood memory that is just so abundant and peaceful and loving. And if you put yourself back there, it brings back all sorts of lovey peace. By the way, speaking of peace, that sound that you hear is just Willie, my vent, that gets very talkative when it's very windy, and it's very windy today. Don't mind him. Anyhow, yes, so this is about something beautiful, but first you got to get out of your own way, Libra. You got to make sure to focus on what's actually developing in front of you for you to be able to really fully lean into this energy. And the King of Swords is just basically you, Libra, just completely being sure of yourself, feeling empowered, because this is beautiful energy. Anytime you're an air sign and you get the King of Swords, it's a confirmation that you've come to that full journey of yourself, like coming back to your empowered state, right? And it's because of all of this. Look how beautiful, look at your outcome. That is like such an amazing outcome to have. You have the Hierophant, you have the Six of Cups, and you have the King of Swords. So you have stability, love, snuggles galore. Our career, our creative can give us snuggles. Why not? It can feel that good sometimes. But more than that is just this feeling of true, beautiful spiritual. This is also a very spiritual person with the owl right next to him. And this is not a gender specific read. Just, I know most of you already know that if you listen and watch tarot, but just in case you're new to tarot, this is also about your spirituality, being at peace with all things, all things. I'm going to put these three cards up for you to look at one more time because they're all integrated. They're all connected because it's about trusting your ability, your spirituality, your prayers, your intuition, your intellect too. Yeah, beautiful. Alrighty, Libra, hope that was helpful and have a blast this month. And I will see you again next month, unless I decide to do another reading mid-month. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Have a good one. Bye.